Oh, that's much better. Much better. Hey, y'all living, man. What's good, man? Y'all, I ain't gonna hit y'all with the Patriots backdrop today, because y'all already know. There's a lot of y'all Ravens fans out there. It's acting like something magical didn't happen. I done seen pictures with this dude, the Ravens quarterback, with Martin Luther King. Wow. Beat Tom Brady and lose your mind, boy. Beat Tom Brady and lose your mind. Anyway, it's your boy, Sly Tha Deuce. Glad to be with you. What's up? Dang, is my button popping open? I'm like, what's good, man? Am I dressed? Am I actually ready? Cut. Wrap it up. We're gonna start fresh. No. Okay. Anyway, how y'all doing, man? Beautiful day. It is Saturday. Man, I owed y'all this video on Monday, but I appreciate y'all still rocking with me. Appreciate that. But I am completing or continuing down the path with our Getting to Know Sly Tha Deuce series, right? Who is Sly Tha Deuce? We talked about who is Sly Tha Deuce, what is his message, when, where did he start? And today we're going to be talking about where fans can find Sly Tha Deuce. So first and foremost, wherever you are right now is where you can find me. If you're watching on YouTube, go ahead and hit that like, go ahead and hit that subscribe, and if you check your boy out. Now, if you want to listen to some of the Sly Deuce music, which I'm certain that you do, you are going to want to go to Spotify, link in bio, really. If you go to my Instagram, which is at Motivated Mister, that's all one word, Motivated, and then MISTER, go into that bio, you will find a link that's going to take you to a song whip link that will take you to any of the platforms that you might care to listen to Sly Deuce on. Again, a simple Google search will get it done. You can find Sly Tha Deuce, that's SLY space THA space DEUCE. So that is where you can find me. I've also been talking about a little bit of a 2020 tour, kicking some things off in the right direction as far as that's concerned. And I'm super excited about sharing that with you all. I recently completed writing a book. I wrote a book about financial literacy. That book is going to be called, that book is called Millions Now and Later. Again, if you happen to be on Instagram, you can click a link in my bio. It will take you to the Millions Now and Later landing page, actually, and then you just go ahead and put in your information, your email address, and then I'm going to give you a free copy of the first chapter, absolutely free. So you can take a look at it. You can ponder it a little bit. It's got the MVP model in there. It'll make a lot more sense when you actually check it out. But again, check out my Instagram. Now, if you're on the YouTube community and you don't happen to have Instagram, or you're not, one of my Instagram followers, or you're not interested in, having to go through Instagram and do all of that, just let me know. Drop a comment below. I'll make sure I'll get you that site directly, and then you can sign up and get your free copy as well. But I also just finished a creative development guide for artists. So music people, creatives, is really who it's tailored towards. But the tenements in it, are helpful to a lot of people. But again, it's really more tailored towards if you're trying to get a start in the music game, you're trying to get a start in the creative space. Some of the things and tips and tricks that have worked for me, some of the methodologies that have worked for me. Again, if you're on Instagram, that's just kind of like the melting pot, right? It's where you guys can really find Sly Tha Deuce and then jump off from there and see where else you can find me. YouTube, the same, is where I think that a lot of the things are going to point you to. You're going to end up here on YouTube seeing some of the videos because it gives the opportunity to be a little bit more personable. I love, when you all interact, I can see the comments. I can see the comments as well. And it really helps me to get to a larger platform. And the algorithm is not as much of a hectic game, right? I can actually put out good content. People that enjoy the content are able to find it. So I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Again, this is episode 6 of Sly Tha Deuce, the backstory. I am your host. Today, we are talking about where you can find Sly Tha Deuce. Super excited. So like I just said, I wrote the 2 books, constantly releasing new music. But we got some big things cooking with the music, man. Some big things, some big names. And not in a way that you might think. I've always tried to, think outside the box a little bit. That's funny because I come from Colorado, the box state. No? Okay. but I'm trying to think outside the box. And so trying to get some partnerships set up that are, I think, not necessarily what would first come to mind, but will absolutely make sense when they come to fruition. So I don't want to spill the beans on everything yet with that. So let me talk to you about where you can find Sly Tha Deuce in 2020. Okay. I will be traveling. I will be traveling a lot. I will be absolutely traveling at all times. I mean, the entire 2020 at this point has been tentatively scheduled out, right? So today I'm going to give you all the 20,000 foot view. We'll talk about states. I won't necessarily get into all of the cities yet because where would the fun in that be, right? And I've still got some space on my calendar for things to fill up. So if you hear your state mentioned and you know of a particular city or you know of a particular event that you'd like me to come through to, or you need a speaker, or you need some of the musical talent, or you need copies of the books or anything like that, right? If you know of anything that you think, man, it sure would be cool to have Sly Deuce slide through X, Y, and Z function, let me know. And we can go ahead and work with our people to try to get that set up. I'm telling you right now, I'm not promising y'all that I'm coming to all of y'all's events. So don't feel salty if I'm not able to make it, but I will feel absolutely humbled if you were to ask. And I'm going to try to make it to everyone that I can. Like, I'm serious. This next year is just so much of a pouring out of love to the people that have been there for me, the people that have helped me get to this position. I've spent a lot of time and put a lot of energy into shout outs and making sure that I'm, pouring love back out or mentioning people who have been there for me. But I really want it to be, I'm an extension of that, a graduated effort of that. And I want to take it outside of the realm of just saying it or shouting it out on my own tracks and really putting that action, putting those thoughts and those feelings into action. So I've been investing in studios. I've been investing in small business owners. I've been investing in people that have been invested in me along the way. And I'm looking to really, really level up and see some of those things bubble. And I just can't believe it. I mean, some of the people that are on here right now are blowing up in ways that I could absolutely imagine because I know their tenacity and I know their focus and I know their dedication to their craft. And so everybody, again, that's been rocking with me since way back, everybody that's new, welcome. I'm so excited to have you. So let's go ahead and kick this off. So my tour actually is going to start on March. Now, I'm currently in Texas. Okay. So I just think it's natural and it's organic right there to start right there. So for March, April, May, I'm going to be in Texas. I mean, I'm going to be everywhere. So, I mean, where have I already been in Texas, man? Garland, Galveston, Austin, Amarillo, San Antonio, Dallas, Houston, Lubbock, Orange, wherever they'll have me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be in Texas. I'm going to be pounding the pavement like I already have, and building some and increasing upon some of the incredible relationships that I've already made out here in Texas. With them. Shout out CEO Woods. Shout out Scopes Photography, man. They the one that do the photos. Y'all seen all the I rebranded all my stuff with the photos, man. Shout out to Scopes, man. He's got some incredible talent and such a young and intelligent brother. So it's always such a pleasure to work with them both. CEO Woods as well as Scopes. He actually put me in contact. It's a whole bunch of cats out here in Texas that are absolutely doing it and doing it well, right? So I'm trying to continue to tap in with them, continuing to leverage those relationships and continuing to bubble. So I have some plans to go to New Mexico, right? So as soon as I leave Texas, I'm going to be making my way over to New Mexico. Now, I spent a tiny brief spell of time in New Mexico recently in 2019. It was beautiful. It was fantastic. I had so much fun, but I'm telling y'all, it was literally there for like a blink of an eye. So I'm looking forward to going back. I'm looking forward to get really a more enriching experience. Seeing some of the sights, enjoying some of the food, getting a little bit more in tune with that creative scene, that local creative scene. If y'all know anybody in New Mexico, in 2020, then I mentioned this before, the box state. Now, if you don't know this, it's the center. It's like, I would call it the heartbeat of the U.S. I don't know what, USA Today would call it. I would call it the single greatest state in the organization. I mean, like, without it, it's kind of like that load-bearing wall in a house where you don't really notice it, nobody really thinking too much about it, but you remove it and the whole thing crumbles. That's how I personally feel about Colorado. I don't know about you. I don't know where you're from. Now, you're either making one or two faces right now. You making this face right here, or you making this face right here. If you're making that second one, go ahead and like, follow, and you can, log off if you want to throw hateful faces towards the state of Colorado. Because we're not having that here. Okay? It's nothing but love, baby. Nothing but love for the D-Town. So I'm going to be in Colorado next year. I don't know about you, but to me, that's a big deal. I'm going to be in Colorado for 3 months. That's a big deal. We are going to be tapping in. When I'm telling y'all, shout out to Lust. His name is Lust. Y'all see him on here dropping stuff. Shout out to Walter Strum. Shout out to Bo. Shout out to Lost Twins. Shout out to Top Flight. Shout out to D-Rain. He constantly dropping material, man. I think he just had a show last night. Shout out to Aisha B. Shout out to Chief. I mean, when I say Colorado, it's going to be crazy. Shout out to Tank. Shout out to Grand Junction. Shout out to Aurora. Shout out to Fruta, Delta, Palisade. You know what I'm saying? Like everywhere, it's getting ready to be, whoa, it's getting ready to be wild, yo. It's getting ready to be wild. And then I'm going to wrap it up, my birthday month. So I'm going to be out there until September. Virgos, you know what I'm saying? We get ready to go, whoa. It's going to be like a low-key coming back home, y'all. Like for real. It's time to go big or go home. And I'm super, super excited about that. So I'm definitely looking forward to being in Colorado again. If y'all know of any events, now the Colorado stuff is already going to be pretty tight, pretty sewed up. I'm working with some incredible people out there, and they love to keep your boy busy when I get out there. But let me know. Absolutely hit my line. Like I said, again in the bio, or if you want to leave a comment, something like that, let me know and we can tap in. Okay, so then after that, still representing for the home team, I have been working behind the scenes, maybe not so much behind the scenes because, we putting out music. My boy 5280 Mystic, man. Now, this cat is from where I'm from, right? But he's at where I'm trying to get at. You know what I'm saying? No shade, no hate. This brother's been doing this thing for a long, long while, and he's been doing it and doing it well. He just dropped some new material. He's always dropping new material, but he just dropped some fire. That 3X album, man, I still bump that. One thing for sure, two things for certain. Ain't a nigga finna chat me. Ain't no bitch finna chat me. He just so like Bell side. You know what I'm saying? If you're from where I'm from, you know what I'm talking about. So shout out to him, man. We've been rocking. I've been buying them beat packs. I've been writing. They're going to help me out. We're going to set up some videos and stuff like that. So I will be in Arizona is what I'm really trying to get at. Arizona is where I'm going to be. AZ, shout out to Cardinal. Shout out everybody out there that's doing their thing. If y'all know some events, y'all know about some photographers, some videographers, some other artists that I need to be linking up with in Arizona, let your boy know. And I will absolutely hit them up. So after that, and I know this is going to make one particular of Team Outlandish very happy, I'm going to be in California. So I got people everywhere, y'all. Now, I want y'all to understand this tour. The heart of this tour is seeing my loved ones, seeing my friends and family, and seeing Team Outlandish. So this is a very strategic tour, getting out and about. And if you know anything about Sly Tha Deuce, man, like I kind of mentioned, I don't know if I go into Team Outlandish in this video series. I'm really talking about more Sly Tha Deuce. So maybe my next little video series will be on Team Outlandish, the history about that. Y'all let me know if that's anything that interests y'all. I don't want to have no whole diatribe about something that y'all absolutely don't care to hear. But Team Outlandish is who I be representing. Team Outlandish, if you ever seen the tattoo on my arm, that's what that represents. If you got any more questions about that, we will go into it deeper. But back to the tour. So I'm going to be in California. Obviously, LA jumps out as a city that I got to stop by. But California is huge. I've been there. So let me know where I should be, where I should go. Santa Monica, I had some amazing musical memories there. So I might swing back by there. Anybody see or hear from Mr. Masters, tell him to hit me up. Because I know he knows some people out there. We might want to link up with Bo Billionaire while we out there again, man. So anyway, California gang, y'all let me know when and where I need to be, and that will be absolutely fantastic. That's going to be in, let's see, my birthday will be September, October. So that means in November. So this month, I'll be in LA next year. right? Or maybe not LA, but definitely in California. So y'all need to let me know when and where. LA is definitely on the list. I got to make that happen. So after that, after California, I'm coming back to the D-Town. But what's up, Max? Not the D-Town that I was just referencing, not Denver. So after LA, I'm coming all the way back down to Texas, where they don't really talk like that. And more talk like that, right? But anyway, so I appreciate that, man. I painted that. You know what I'm saying? I painted that. I'm an artist. You know what I'm saying? There was wine involved. I don't want to lie to y'all. I don't normally paint without sipping. Am I the only one? Anyway, after California, I'm going to be coming back down to Texas, big old Texas, because it's hot. It's hotter, apparently. This year is kind of cold, man, but it's going to be December again, Christmas time. I'm going to be back with the lady, you know what I'm saying, and spending time with her family and all of that wonderful stuff. So looking forward to that. Then after that, somebody hit up David Banner for me because I'm going to be in the MI Crooked Letter, right? So Mississippi, I will be out there in 2020. Wait, I guess we're in 2021 now, right? If we just said that I'm going to be in California in November and I'm going to be in Dallas in December, that means that a new year is going to pass. So we're in 2021. Blessings. When I tell y'all it's going up this year, y'all just sat here while I went through an entire year itinerary. I'm now into the next year. I think they call this something about calisthenics and a form of payment. Running up a check. That's what it is. Running up a check. Anyway, after Mississippi, I'm going to swing on over to Tennessee. Now, I know I got a partner on here. He taught me the saying, you got to know your league. So anyway, shout out to you, Play. I appreciate the game, the knowledge that you dropped. I will be in Tennessee. Now, if Chattanooga's where I need to be, if Beale Street, my family went to Beale Street and I wasn't there. I had to travel to another location at that time. But I hear that Beale Street is amazing. Again, let me know what else I need to check out in Tennessee. I'm going to be doing some speaking engagements out there. And I'm very much looking forward to that. I think I mentioned it before. If you need speaking engagements, if you need a speaker on any of the topics that you hear, or the things that you might see me covering in these videos, let me know. If you're looking for a musical talent, I perform myself. I also represent some other artists and things like that. I'm not nobody's manager, so let's be very clear. But you know what I'm saying? I can put you in contact with some other cats. There's some brilliant talent on here right now. If you need, there's speakers on here. Everybody that's actually in this chat right now, at least on my Instagram side of things, they're all incredibly business-minded people. So my network is fantastic. We've got PR contacts in here. We've got models. We've got actresses. We're in the process of building a trust. So there's definitely, the financial literacy side of things. If you have any questions or anything like that, just want some more information. Again, I'm in your city or in a city near you, in a state near you. Just let me know. This is 2019. And according to the schedule, we're in 2020 now mentally. So, the technology is there. Don't let there be any limits or restrictions on what we can accomplish just because of geographic location. I'm not a believer in the fact that we have to be limited based on where we are. So after Tennessee, I'm going to be swinging back through Georgia. Oh, Georgia. See, I can see, so it's clear that I'm not Ray Charles, as you could probably pick up on, right? I know that the voice was close-ish, but I can see, so I'm not Ray Charles. Anyway, that was a terrible joke. But Georgia, shout out Dre Phantom. Shout out to Bardo Wolf, the new photographer that I'm working with out there. Credits. I got somebody that wants to be in the vid. Okay, give me 1 second. So Georgia's gonna wrap it up. That'll be in 2021, like I said, and then at that point, there'll be a whole nother schedule coming out. There'll be all kind of projects going on. Who absolutely knows? Who absolutely knows? That doesn't make any sense, Sly. Anyway, at the end of that, I'm saying there's going to be so many new projects. There's going to be so many new things taken off from there. That is going to be just an absolutely incredible ride. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to go ahead and shut things down on the YouTube side of things. And Tristan, I will go ahead and patch you in so we can stay live, and then we can actually I may just let the YouTube run, because I could always cut the stuff out if this doesn't turn out to be great content. But it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it. So hey man, you sideways. How you living, man?
I'm always living sideways.
I said he's always living sideways. So what's good, player? How you living, man? Diamond Limited Enterprises in the building.
What's up, player? How you doing, bro?
Man, I'm doing fantastic, man. I'm doing well.
Man, good to see you, bro. I always love tuning into your daily. It's kind of like a daily cup of coffee or a daily dose of bread.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. He said daily. He said follow me daily. I like that. I like that plug.
Daily, man. Daily dose of bread. Daily dose of Sly.
Where you at right now, man?
Oh, me, man. Just woke up a few hours ago. Just getting ready to get ready for the day. I'm actually headed to Vegas in the morning, bro. So just gonna.
You're in Nevada?
Yeah, I'm in Colorado now. But I'll be in Nevada tomorrow.
Shout out Colorado, man. Shout out Colorado, man.
Shout out to Colorado. We miss you, bro. We miss you out here.
Man, miss you too, dog. So for my people that might be watching and don't know, what you do and don't know what you got involved, you know what I'm saying? Why don't you let them know what you involved in, man? What you got going on?
So Diamond Limited Enterprises, basically my company that's Sly Tha Deuce is so incredible at supporting. Basically what we do is we provide information, direction, and influence. Those are the three things that we focus on: information, direction, and influence, and creating success tools for individuals and business owners to kind of level up their lifestyle or their business, their game, take it to the next level. So basically that, very straightforward.
Okay.
We work with certain founders. Not all founders. We only work with certain founders, certain aspiring founders, and established founders. And we really focus on, how to kind of authenticate yourself more as a business owner, as a CEO and founder, bro. So you guys can tune in. My boy Sly Tha Deuce is always dropping those golden nuggets.
So you're gonna be in Cali next year, man? Because I know Cali is kind of like becoming your base of operations. Is it safe to assume that you'll be out there around this time next year, or will you?
Yeah, it's pretty safe to say I'll be out there like every few months.
Okay,
so,
excellent.
I'll definitely maybe when you're out there, I'm out there.
Excellent, man. I'm looking forward to linking up with you. I got another teammate named Jordan Chantel out there that has always been an incredible encouragement and motivational force as well behind the momentum behind what we got going on. So I'm definitely looking forward to interacting with her. So I'm looking forward
to your whole entire next year in 2021 plotted out, bro. You leaving me behind, bro. What's going on?
No, man. It's the foundation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Timo is definitely that's why we're having this conversation right here, right now. So we can lay out that foundation and we can figure out, hey, here's what's already in place. What do we need to build upon? I shout out to you. Actually, man, I'm going to be speaking at, I believe you have an event in January that we spoke about. I would love to, if the invitation is still on the table, I'd love to be a part of that. I'm going to parlay that right after my speaking engagement in Houston. I'm speaking in Houston at the end of this year. So you brought up a good point. When I say that I'm going to be in these places, so you all know I'm living a mobile life, right? I'm living a self-architected life and building the dream that I want, right? And so that allows me to be anywhere. But from being anywhere, I can also fly to anywhere, if that makes sense. So when I'm naming these places, I'm saying these are going to kind of be my HQ for that month, right? So like I said, when I'll be in Colorado, I'll be in Colorado for a 3-month stretch. But that's an entire state, and that's 3 whole months. So that's not to say that during that 3 months, I'm not allowed to get on a flight and fly to South Dakota if I booked a speaking engagement, or, fly to Utah for a show or something like that. It's just that when I fly back, I'll be flying, and again, I'll be having my main headquarters and really building and doing events and building relationship with artists in these specific cities. So that way, when I go to other cities and things like that, my overall value is increasing. My overall network is increasing, but I want to make sure that I'm not making moves so fast or at such an incredible pace that I'm really only just getting business cards and don't even remember who I talked to, right? So if I'm in your city for a month, I've got plenty of time to say, hey, man, I just touched down. You know, I'm going to spend a couple days with family. You know, there's no worry. I'm not leaving in a week or anything like that. You know, once you make it into town, let's sync up. Let's actually, and not just theoretically, let's actually sit down, come up with some album concepts. Okay, when's a good time to go to the studio? That might be a week from now. All right, but let's go to the studio. We're in the same city, and that way I can actually put out quality product with different people that I'm working with, as opposed to just running around and saying, oh, yeah, I stood by Bun B and took a picture. Oh, yeah, I stood by, you know, I'm shaking Russell Simmons' hand and took a picture. It's like, if the pictures never even come out, and don't get me wrong, the pictures are important, but if the pictures never come out, just like in Atlanta, I didn't have a photographer with me. You guys don't know all of the incredible conversations that I had and all of the networking that I did, but you'll see the fruition of it. You'll see that the benefit of it. And so I want to be able to, you know, really build and take the Team Outlandish model, I think, to different markets on a small scale, right? I'm not looking to build a whole team in California, but I can take what I know and say, hey, I've got a captain, a lieutenant, a general, Diamond, who came up, you know, and again, I'm not a boot camp. Diamond will tell you there's no like 30-step Team Outlandish program, but the people that I've rocked with have legitimately gone on to do some incredible things, right? And so being able to have that brainchild in different markets allows me the credibility to now travel to these different markets and leverage that. And that's what I'm so excited about, because it's been years in the making. It's been years in the making. At this point, though, I am going to cut off the video stream on my YouTube because we're at 30 minutes. I normally try to keep them to about 20 minutes or so, but I had some incredible energy that I wanted to share with my boy Diamond. I appreciate you joining us. But I am going to go ahead and let y'all go so that way you can enjoy your day and get to whatever you're trying to do today. So make sure that, again, what'd you say?
My bad, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's all good, man. It's all good. So,
go ahead. I was just gonna let everybody know, bro, like that you're the realest one I know. You're the realest one I've ever come across in my entire life, bro. Like last night, I was thinking about you know, my guy, my bro, my brother, my mentor, my best friend, my bro, man. And I actually went down to the city and linked up with Hypnotic and King Tef and them for a little bit. They had like a little bottle booth service, whatever.
Man, I need to talk with you about that, because they got some shows or something coming up in November. I'm trying to tap into, or let me know. So I'm glad that you were there. I saw your story and I was like, is that Tef? I couldn't tell if that was Tef, but I was like, man, just hit me in Messenger and was like, call me. So it's incredible when you got eyes and ears in different places. Networking can get you information that you would never be able to get your hands on, you know, elsewise. So it's just an incredible time. So I definitely want to chat with you. What's your schedule look like today? Are you available for me too? It's 12:30. I've got a massage today, and I've got another conference call at 3. It looks like you're getting dressed to go somewhere.
I'm always available for what I think is my top priority. I'm always available anytime for it.
He said, I'm always available for what I prioritize. I like that. I love that. All right. Well, hey, I'm going to come right back. Give me 1 second. I'm going to sign off on my YouTube. Yo, Sly Tha Deuce, make sure that y'all like. Make sure that you subscribe. Please make sure that you leave a comment below. It's been an incredible conversation today. I hope that you would join. Let me know where you are. Let me know if I've talked about any cities or states that are near you and you would like to tap in or work together. I'm looking forward to it. And as always, I'm going to say, let's get money.